gonna be sad.
A little sad.
It's going to be hard to leave these characters in this story behind.
Jessica, I've told you a lot of times, never be sad around me.
Sorry, you're right.
Triggering.
That's a boundary.
That's a boundary that I have set about your emotions and what you're allowed to feel.
I'm glad you're able to laugh about it right now.
Gather round, friends, let me tell you a tale of three heroes, noble and bold. A brute, a druid, and a thief who is but 9 years old. You know them by name, you know them by deed. Their quests are famously daring. So here I sit, singing to you an adventure that is worth sharing. Tuck is the brute, he knows not his home, he loves to sing and fight. Thing is half elf, he shifts his shape and wields a spear with great might. Billy's a thief, his tiny size does mask the largest heart. Best and brightest they may not be, but their friendship outweighs their smarts. So gather round, friends, and listen close, for the tale's about to start.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Spout Lore. I'm your game master, Sean O'Hara. Joining me, as always, Tacoma Dome the Barbarian, Abdulaziz.
Hello, everybody.
Ving, the half-elf druid, Paul Oppers.
Hello.
And Fat Billy, the halfling thief, Jessica Ty.
Hello.
We've got a brand new camera setup, and we are enamored with it. I'm looking right down the barrel, folks. What's going on?
This is so fun.
Yeah, Ryan's going to be so stoked.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he only uses the one-shots for
Yeah.
the socials. So it's like everything that he has access to is going to be the crispiest, most beautiful, crunchiest, grimiest lens he's ever seen.
And that's for you, Ryan.
Yeah. Check off to this, my friend.
We don't have to give him permission. We have to beg him to stop.
Please, audience, help us.
When
Gotta stop looking at our videos.
When last we left our heroes, things had gotten a little complicated in the quest to capture and trick Calum Blackhammer. Billy's position beneath the palace courtyard and the construction of his fairy fort was revealed, and he sent the hordes of the congregants after the young boy. Ving took off to try and catch up. Tuck was unconscious, question mark, somewhere in the palace.
Being bullied by a bunch of nerds.
And Billy, on being pursued by the horde, disappeared into the canals beneath Black Glass Palace.
Mm-hmm.
Tuck awoke in a chamber, tied to a chair, face to face with who other than Allison.
You have me at a disadvantage.
Allison, the succubus, Tuck's
Succubus.
something paramour.
I guess he does. I think she's the girl he thinks about more than any other gal.
He is certainly, at the very least, obsessed with her in some fashion.
At the very least.
Yeah. And Allison started asking him questions about their plans, what they were, what they knew, prying questions, specific questions, until Tuck finally realized that he was speaking to the Magi in possession of the icon of deception, and then tried to turn the tables, flipping it on the Magi by deceiving him. But, of course, with the icon of deception at your disposal, deception has no effect on you. So he simply left the room. Billy, creeping through the canals, trying to find his family, pursued by the splashing of the congregants behind him, made a deal with the aspect of Lillian lurking deep beneath the palace for protection in exchange for carrying on the rage that she felt at her betrayal and entombment. Billy found himself in a tunnel directly beneath the chair to which Tuck was tied, thankfully hidden from view by the wooden bottom of the chair. Otherwise, the loincloth Tuck would have provided quite a view.
I think I was still wearing the...
You're still wearing chaps, thank
Chaps
God.
at that
Thank
point.
God.
But my dick and balls were out.
As long as it's funny, they're out. I believe it called it your beaver. Episode. I heard that the other day when I was listening, and I laughed at myself. It got me off guard.
Ving tried to head off the horde to protect Billy from the coming danger, and was found face to face with Lionel Mackenzie King. Still on contract to take the three of you down, still trying to do his job. And And not just for the money, but for pure enjoyment.
He fucked up so bad though. When
He really did. There was a fight that went on, a duel of sorts, during which both employed all of the tricks at their disposal. But unfortunately, Lionel Mackenzie King was disarmed and then thrown into a horde of congregants and left to his own devices.
Really kind of highlighted his weakness.
Yeah. He's a guy. He's just a guy.
Angry guy with a gun.
Yeah.
There's a thing where you kicked him into the horde of congregants and you went, this guy's got a fire sale on pomegranate.
Yeah. And you just knew in his head, he was thinking Lionel Mackenzie King never forgets. He will never. I was so mad that I didn't say that at the end of that episode. I was so mad at myself.
Put it in post.
Next arrived the Gibbous man to speak to Tuck to try and make a deal.
Mm-hmm.
The way things are going, it would behoove all three of you to join him. Something that he attempted with Billy and then Tuck. The Gibbous man seems to fear the three of you quite a lot and is trying to get you on his side.
Mm-hmm.
Tuck, of course, not susceptible to the manipulations of the Gibbous man just by purely being so antagonistic, causing the Gibbous man to snap a little bit and reveal more than he should have, that his plan is to release Lillian from her tomb, but not before he gathers the disparate pieces of the moon that exist in various places in the world so that he can control her and ensure that she does not break her confines and immediately kill him.
Yeah.
But to break Lillian out of the tomb, he needed TLC, and if Tuck wasn't going to help him, then he would take it and do it himself. Billy, hearing this in his fairy form, went to go head the Gibbous man off and created a fairy circle around him and Blackspire, who was chained up in the chamber after very briefly helping Tuck via a powerful beam of light the episode before.
Blackspire's so cool now.
He's doing his best.
Yeah.
He looks really cool and is not cool, which I think
I
is
like
most of you guys too. Like you're fantasy heroes and just so frustrating as people.
Yeah. Tuck cut his dick when he was going down that staircase.
Of course he would. Why wouldn't he? Tuck broke out of his chains after this and smashed through the door, grabbing by the throat Victoria LeBlanche. Meeting up with Ving, a brief tussle ensued as Mears, now a warrior and hireling, showed up to try and hold her off as you two reunited with the fairy Billy in the chamber containing Blackspire. From here, Blackspire was released from his chains with the help of Ving. He then immediately splattered the Magi that had been keeping him captive.
Ew.
While Billy, in his fairy fort, tried to protect TLC, and the Gibbous man attempted to make a deal with Billy.
Mm-hmm.
Let him have the axe. Everything will be fine. Billy denied these advances, threatening to call Mother Never Was. The Gibbous man stayed, asked Billy not to, and then they had sort of a father-son conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Billy revealing that he, somewhere deep in himself, considers himself a child of the Gibbous man,
So
as do
cool.
all fairies.
I've got goosebumps all over my body.
Oh, cool.
The Gibbous man justified his actions. Billy asked why he lied about his involvement with the imprisonment of Lillian, revealing in his justifications of his actions that he was in fact involved directly in the imprisonment of Lillian, working with Chives to entomb her in the tower so that he would have enough time to complete his other plan of controlling Lillian once she was released, to finally wipe the slate clean, get rid of the mortals, and rebuild his material plane as he saw fit.
And re-assimilate his family.
Yeah, return to godhood,
Yeah.
as he believes he and all his children deserve.
Mhm.
Project his blame onto the weight of the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't cause all of this. You did. You
Yeah.
made me do
Look
this.
what you made me do.
Look what you
Exactly.
made me do is such a battle cry for
Yeah.
shitty dads.
That's awful.
Yeah. The Gibbous man went away, his plans momentarily foiled. Victoria and Mears showed up during their duel, and the party kind of regrouped, and Billy's still in his fairy form. Next, a bunch of really big things all happened in a row.
Mhm.
Tuck destroyed the tattoo on Victoria, chaining the icon of vengeance to her.
Mhm.
Billy convinced it to hunt the Gibbous man after hearing the conversation about how he despises his children for their ungratefulness.
Mhm.
Ving bound the icon to his family spear and hurled it through a cleft in reality as the Gibbous man traveled beneath the palace.
So fucking sick,
It was
dude.
so cool.
Down deep below, contemplating the piece of the moon that he had recovered. It's one more piece of the moon that the Gibbous Man has.
Mhm.
While contemplating this, through that cleft in reality, the spear of vengeance emerged, biting deep into his side.
Mhm.
And that is where we find our heroes now. We kind of talked about this. We're not coming right back into the moment. We're sort of in a place where the immediate danger of the moment has passed.
Mhm.
You can all feel and hear that the sounds of the congregants, their, a violent mob, have dimmed to almost silence from where you are. The feeling of oppressiveness that Calum's power put out has also ended.
Mhm.
What do we see when we first come back?
It's sort of like the first Dawn of the Dead, where it's like there's just like people splayed out
Yeah.
all over the place. Yeah.
A lot of unconscious party goers.
Yeah.
Or people like kind of like
Gaunt.
sobbing
Yeah.
like in a corner through their, like you can see like
Shaking.
tear-streaked cheeks under their masks.
Mhm.
And like a tidal wave of destruction of the mob that had made it out.
Yeah, shattered furniture, torn wallpaper.
Yeah.
Like a big like ice sculpture in the hallway has been tipped over and is shattered on the ground and
Oh
is
my God.
melting into the carpet.
The Cool Tree Kids were here. Deep cut. Oh my God.
Several blocks away, three people take their masks off and go, "That was really bad. We really fucked that up really bad."
And then that one of them pulls a ripcord and a balloon inflates.
And they all float away. Yeah, and then I think back like in the ballroom, the orchestra in the center, nowhere to be seen. Its housing is empty, but you hear no music.
Oh no.
Creepy.
He's gone full Anus Loveless. Calum, I mean.
And there are whorls of blood on the ground from the waltzing of the congregants.
Oh, the pattern of the spell that he was casting.
Mhm.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the torches that were being used as constellation stand-ins have gone out. The glittering in the glass orchard in the middle of the courtyard has dimmed.
It's
Oh.
just dull, gray
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah,
Acrid smoke.
It looks more like it, whereas before it looked like buffed pieces of the night sky. Now it looks like dirty ice. Like it's just gray
Oh.
lake ice.
Cool.
Some life has left this place and influence has ebbed away.
Cool.
I think once in a while we hear like emergency bells far off, like ding, 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 ding.
Oh,
ding,
in the
ding,
city.
Yelling.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like crackling maybe, or like, but like deep, far off things are
Right.
They're starting up.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, yeah, I want to see what each of you is doing, I guess, as you walk through.
Mhm.
So let's see, like, Tuck walking through this place.
Tuck has an unconscious Victoria over his shoulder. Like we've tied her up.
Yeah.
And he's like looking at those big kind of archway windows and go to balconies.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like looking at the view of the city as like the fires start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're looking out and you see, like, the fire that maybe you guys started, maybe you didn't, and the bakery has grown and is
Oh.
crawling across that part of
Oh,
town.
no.
Right.
But you hear the, like, ding, 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 ding,
Mhm.
as fire crews are responding now. Ving.
I want to examine the crystal ceiling and the crystal trees.
Yeah, totally. So Ving is walking through, kind of like running his hands down the trees and stuff like that.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
go over to the altar where his arm is.
So this is discern realities.
I got 7 plus wisdom.
Yep.
Yeah, great. 10.
Yep, 3 questions.
What here is useful or valuable to me?
Did they leave any of the tattoo stuff behind?
Yeah, there's unfortunately nothing like that around.
Uh-huh.
What would they leave? Something that is interesting, but not necessarily vital, because
Mhm.
Calum would not forget stuff that would totally ruin him. Oh, you know what? I think where his arm was,
Mhm.
maybe he did go a little bit faster than he expected to, because, he sent the congregants off after Billy. But near where his hand is, almost like it fell underneath one of the chairs and was lost, is a small signet ring
Whoa.
with a chip of black stone set in the setting.
I pick it up.
You now have a ring in your hands.
Full D&D. Great.
Just remember this. This is something that you can look at later, but right now is probably not the time.
What should I be on the lookout for?
You are probably very curious as to where Calum is and where the Magi are. The presence that you felt, like you've walked around, you have a spiritual sensitivity that few people on the planet do. You are absolutely certain that both Calum and the Magi are gone. The two remaining Magi, of course, being Malice and Patience.
Yeah, Black Spire's like scraping the bottom of his foot.
Like a dog. Like he's kicking it up against a wall.
Yeah.
I sense a smear of deception in the room now.
He keeps
Sorry.
lifting his leg like a dog that has something between his like toes.
So whatever their plan was, you assume Patience and Calum had something to do with this. They had an out.
They had an out.
Yeah.
What here's not what it appears to be.
There was sort of a curtain that was covering the walls, creating this like interior courtyard place. You know, you go through the curtain and then there's the door there. You see the curtains moving on the far side of the courtyard near the door to the entry hall. And you see two people in masks trying to escape, but they look surprisingly hardy right now.
They're trying to escape?
They turn and they see you, and they kind of look at each other and give like a, and they take their masks off, and it is two of the Brass Castle boys.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put down the ashtray I was going to throw at them.
It is Artie and Rookin, and they're like, "Well, there you are. That was quite a bust up, huh?"
Yeah. Did 1, 2, and 3 find you?
No, they found us temporarily, but they took off. It's just the way it is here. You got kind of look out for number 1. They knew we were alive and they bounced.
All right.
So it's just me, Artie and Rookin, a reasonable, manageable amount of NPCs that remain on the scene.
Oh, and then Victoria wakes up.
Yeah, and Rookin, when he says that, nods but says nothing. Because we can't afford to pay him union rates. He's getting a day rate. That's it.
Yeah.
And he looks at Victoria over your shoulder. Is that who I think it is?
Yeah. We got a special delivery here from Mr. Deering.
A special $1,000 delivery.
Coin.
A special 1,000 coin delivery.
Is that so?
Literally
1,000 Spout Lore dollars.
8 years. And we have never used dollars.
1,000 Spout Lore dollars.
This is like when your dad calls YouTube the YouTube.
It is not like that. And it is the YouTube. I read it on the Facebook.
Okay, so they decided they're going to join you on their way back to the hideout. But is there anything else that we want to do here, Billy? It is worth mentioning you kind of have the palace to yourselves.
Yeah, there was that little room. What was in that little room?
Oh, that was his office.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what Billy was doing. He was looting,
Okay.
rifling through.
Totally. So Billy just split off and went straight to the office.
Yeah, he had to wedge himself out of the pipe, but you guys were helping me along, and I was like, it's just getting narrower. I have to get to the wider spots, and that took me upstairs.
I forgot. Right. So we cut back to a scene. The chair's been pushed aside. You guys are face to face through this grate. And Billy's like, I'm just going to go the other way.
I'll meet you guys downstairs.
The pipe gets fatter that way.
I have to go where the pipe is fat.
Billy, you gotta suck in, okay, buddy?
I'm doing it.
Just squeak, squeak, squeak.
And then he's moving like a snail.
Like an inchworm.
I pictured us when we were going to look for him. We're like, dong, dong, dong. Dong, dong, dong. Kung, kung. Ow!
Such a funny sound.
Tick, 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 tick. Poof. Tick, tick. Poof, poof.
There he is. Cutting around him. They're pulling him out in full
Like a
cylinder form.
Pillsbury. He comes out like a can of soup.
Like cranberry
Settles into our
sauce.
sun. Yes.
Your sound effects are pretty good today.
They're
I like it a
really
lot.
good, dude. They're so good.
Oh, great.
So a few minutes later, Billy pops out of a toilet.
Yeah, I dumped a bunch of lube in there to help.
Why'd you have a bunch on you?
Victoria did.
It was a wedding night, Sean.
It was her wedding night, and Calum is famously bad at getting girls wet.
Oh my
That
god.
would be so true. You would not be good at that.
But I'm cunning. I'm cunning. Yeah, well, you're terrible at cunnilingus.
Okay, great. So yeah, Billy squirts out of a toilet later on,
Congregate in there. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
trying to take a shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I imagine Billy just wandered through and was like,
Yeah, he has to dry off, so he's like, I am going to poke around.
I mean, there's so many rooms in this palace.
You walk past a couple of like chambermaids that are like sprinting out there with like a big bag of shit that they
Yeah.
stole.
Yeah.
No, it's like that zombie movie thing where the only time you see a person is when they are running past you so fast.
Mhm.
Yeah. And you make your way back to the office where but a day or two ago, you did combat with the Magi.
I do want to have a look around. I forget what to roll, though.
This would be a discern realities.
Yes, I will do that.
So yeah, you can roll a 2d6 plus wisdom.
7.
One question off the list.
Oh, what here is useful or valuable to me?
Okay. So you spend a good amount of time poking around. You like grab his garbage can and you're looking in there and you're
Yeah.
like, nope, nothing in here.
I toss stuff around.
Yeah.
Having a great time.
You're throwing pillows off the little chaise
I'm
lounge.
throwing pillows. I'm wrapping myself in blankets and looking in the mirror and going, making little voices and stuff.
Making little voices like what?
Like, oh, I'm the king of the castle. You go sit over there. I'll sit over here. And then I do that for a while.
There's a congregation of stuffed animals.
Yeah. I tell them, watch me while I look at all my stuff. I'm going to do a show and tell.
Okay.
And I don't know, I pull drawers out. I
Yeah.
pull stuff off the shelves.
Mhm.
I knock one shelf over because I'm top heavy.
He leans out too far while
Whoa.
on a shelf,
Yeah.
and the whole thing comes down.
Okay, we'll not show and tell those things.
You are, with your finely honed thief senses, as you are having fun, as only Billy can, you're like pulling drawers out and you're like, nothing, boring, nothing. And then as you pull one drawer out, you realize that the bottom of the drawer is higher than the lowness of the drawer would suggest.
Ooh, there's a trap door in here.
So you press around on the bottom and click.
Oh my God, what's in there?
It's a bunch of letters.
Oh, I can't read any of these. So then I show them to my teddy bears. What does it say? What does it say?
And Gerald the elephant takes a look at the papers and
Yeah.
goes, I don't know, Billy. I think that Tuck and Ving might have to have a look at this.
That's a good idea. So I grab the softest scarf that was hanging in there, and I
Ooh.
wrap it around myself, and I go on my adventure to show you guys.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then as you're leaving, you hear, wait a second. You turn back and Courtney the Crow is like, you could just destroy the letters.
Who's Courtney the Crow?
It's one of the stuffed animals in here.
That scared Jessica. You just scared Jessica.
You could just destroy those letters. Then no one will have to read them. Reading is boring.
It is boring.
No, Billy's unhinged.
No. This is Billy's play coming to life.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And then, but then Billy goes, but knowing stuff is fun.
I guess so.
And then a stuffed bear comes out. He's like, also, don't trust Courtney. She abuses her husband.
You don't know anything about our relationship.
And
Shut up, Gerald.
I leave while they fight.
Courtney, I can hear you through the walls. You shouldn't talk to him like that.
No, shut the fuck up. And Billy emerges.
Oh no. I hope this doesn't continue for their sake.
It's like Toy Story, reverse Toy Story. The second Billy leaves the room, complete silence.
That's
Okay,
fair.
thank gosh.
And you emerge back into the courtyard. You see your family and Black Spire, who is kind of nosing around the discarded buffet.
Oh yeah.
Slurping up meatballs.
Well, he is sniffing for food, but all he can find is like meats and fruits and grains.
Isn't the whole palace made out of obsidian?
No, the palace is not made out of obsidian.
okay.
It is made out of stone, though, but he doesn't find it very appetizing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that he thinks that there's a big chunk of ice that he's like, shiny stuff. He's like, it was made out of water.
Yeah, I think he tried to eat some of the glass.
Yeah.
So he's just like eating a tree, and he's like, I don't even like this. I'm just hungry. Just want the flavor. And he sees Billy come through the door, and he goes, Billy! Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom.
Black Spire.
And he what's going on? He's sniffing you a lot.
Can you read?
Let me see. I've been living in a library.
Oh, yeah. So you're really smart now.
And he spreads out the papers. He spreads the papers out on the ground, and you see his giant eye like tipping down to one of them, and he goes, "This is writing."
I thought so.
All right.
He's actually learned a lot.
Yeah.
Glad I could help. Boom, 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 boom. He goes and chews on some more glass trees.
Yeah, there's a butterfly in here for some reason.
But you hear a bunch of thundering behind you, and Billy has returned.
Billy!
Hey!
Look what I found. I'm showing you the papers.
Whoa.
They were in a secret spot, so they must be important.
Where did you find it?
In Calum's drawer in the office.
Billy, we told you to come straight back to us.
No, you said to go dry off.
No, I didn't.
Did you tell him to go dry off before coming back? We could have dried him off. Did you tell him that?
I did not say that.
You said, "Ew, Billy, you came out of the toilet."
I find some sanitizer and sanitize the boy.
Yeah.
While he's talking to Tuck, I'm just spritzing him.
Yeah, we do the thing that you do with a dog where you trap it in a towel for a bit, and then it's like...
I'm like,
I'm just feeding him pizza bites to keep him calm.
You just put some peanut butter on one of the glass trees, and Billy licks it so you can dry him.
And then he runs away, and I go to bed. I go, I got most of it off, I think.
I clipped some of his nails.
Whoa, that's good.
You didn't even notice. So the papers seem to be correspondence. It would take some time to go through this and determine what they actually, if any information, if what they contain.
Can we get some twos and froms? Who are the writers?
Tos and froms are names that you do not recognize, but the writing style is very formal, which leads you to believe that it is other leaders or people of importance or perceived importance.
Bunch of people who think they're important.
Let's keep their mail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also going to keep this ashtray. It's really crystalline.
It looks super heavy.
I don't smoke, but I might if I have this ashtray.
If I look this cool while I do it, and I'm trying to glint it through the light.
Yeah.
Trying to make rainbows on the ground for Billy and Black Spire to chase.
And it's working.
it is working.
Yeah. But yeah, unless you have anywhere else that you want to explore in here.
Like the idea is endless, but I think we should go, right?
Yeah. I'm hearing more like crashing outside.
Yeah, more alarms and more shouting.
Oh shit! Right, what the fuck happens if Hither and Yon burns down?
Oh my god!
I don't know.
Can it burn down?
I don't know.
We gotta
he starts rifling in his pockets for his keys. We should get out of here.
You have the keys, right? Mears?
Yeah, of course I've got my keys. Do you have your keys?
Yes, F4, let's go.
Now, so is the plan here, do you want to put the pertinent people in Hither and Yon and then go meet up with Sam Deering, or do you want to hand off Victoria?
I think that if we think that maybe we're not sure about the existence of Hither and Yon, if a fire reaches it, we would go there first.
Yeah. Well, like Mears can drag it to any door with his keys because he's got the barman's keys, and like that takes priority over anything, basically.
Cool.
So he runs over to a door that this was the door that Billy went through when he was exploring, and he like closes it, and then he jams the key into the lock and turns it, and boop, there's Hither and Yon.
What does it look like when it transforms?
The door itself does not transform, but you do see, because there's always a sign.
Mm-hmm.
What is the sign in this case?
Maybe like a curtain kind of falls off and then it's just like above it.
Oh,
like a
curtain,
old plaque.
A curtain comes away from its like moorings as he puts it in, and it flaps down, and you see a sign above that says
so cool.
Hither and Yon.
I like that a lot.
And you pop into the front room that you're all familiar with, the barrel tables and the fireplace off to the left and the bar across from the door.
Do the Brass Castle gang come with us?
They're able to walk in as long as they have all right, so they're about to walk in and then they stop at the doorway, and Artie looks around and kind of like tries to walk forward again and is unable to walk through.
Hey, you have ill intention.
Oh, I was going to scam you.
What? How?
I was going to wait until you were all getting comfy and cozy, and then I was going to grab LeBlanche and I was going to bounce.
Okay, well, fucking meet us at Samuel Deering's place
All
then.
right, fine. Oh, come on, Rookin. And Rookin nods, but says nothing.
Oh, that guy doesn't talk.
What happened to him in there?
I bet he got his tongue cut out or something crazy.
Gibbous man did it to him.
Bet you he did. Now we have a real reason to go after him.
Finally, stakes. And you head in, and all of like the shutters are open, and you can see through into the palace through windows that you are absolutely certain are not actually outside. And then Mears, just to be safe, locks the door. Thunk. The shutters close, and you are safely ensconced within Hither and Yon. Where do you go from here?
I think Blackspire's in front of the fireplace, kind of like click clacking, like it's like he's like drying off like an owl or something. He's got all of his scales.
I have a
raised.
question, and you guys are gonna hate me for this. How does it look when he gets through the front door? Is it more like you see him walk through, but it doesn't really make sense?
Is he a rhinoceros size?
He is the way I have always imagined him. So maybe this is where we're coming from different spots. He is bare minimum as wide as this room.
Okay, yeah.
And honestly, probably as long as this room.
No.
So sort of like a huge elephant.
He's massive.
And maybe when he put his key in the door and the curtain fell off of above, then like a panel falls away and there's a second door. You know what I mean? Like that's
Totally.
totally.
Oh, because that's a thing that bars have is they have stables and stable doors.
Oh, so maybe he's in the stables.
Right. Mears kind of like came out and opened the stable doors that came into existence beside it.
You know what I really like?
Yeah.
Like the big friendly giant. He walks over to a side of the room.
Yes.
And there's a like a barn door style window that he unlatches, and he swings it open, and Blackspire sticks his head through the wall.
Oh,
cute.
And it's right next to the fireplace.
Yeah. He's like, "What's up?" There's so much hay in here. Smells like horses.
Are there horses in there?
I wish, bro. I love horses. The guy that carried me around for a while, I was on horseback. I spent a lot of my whelpling life in a saddlebag.
Oh, cute.
Horses are cool, man. They're huge. They're like 10 times as big as me.
Oh, you haven't seen a horse in a long time, have you?
We realize he has no sense of scale.
Horses are like 500 feet tall. Anyway, I'm going to be in here if you need me.
Okay. Mears, do you have somewhere that we can put this? And then I slam Victoria on the bar.
Her head bounces off the wood.
I go up to Perel and Morris's room and get a bunch of handcuffs.
Oh, so smart.
I get all their bondage gear and bring
Yeah.
it down, lock her up.
Hither and Yon is a place of rest, relaxation, and repose. I do not have anywhere where I can keep a prisoner that is just not part of the building.
Yeah. What if we just the handcuffs and then we roll her up in the rug, and then it's kind of like she's resting too.
Yeah, it's true.
It's actually not a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, we do know that if she wakes up and she has ill intent, she will be ejected.
Which we can't let that happen because
No.
we gotta get 1,000 coins.
Gotta get that money.
Yeah,
Is this really what you guys are worried about? Is money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 1,000 coins.
After all of that?
We've never had that much money, dude.
I need to know 1,000 coins exists.
In the world?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I just dueled a bloodthirsty pirate queen. You three fought the god of the sky.
Okay. It's not about the money. It's just there's an army coming. There's a lot of people who might not want to fight on our side. If we have means, we could make a stand more potent.
Okay, fine. That's...
Cha-ching!
Wait a second.
Wait, high five.
That high five is non-binding.
Do you want some of the money?
Yeah.
You could get a new chair.
Yeah.
He kind of...
Think about all this stuff in the bar that you have to pay money to fix.
Well, people come in, they pay money for their food and their drink, and that's mostly how I maintain it. And then every once in a while, a bunch of money shows up in a lockbox under the bar.
What?
What?
But I guess I could use a couple extra coins.
Doug goes and tries to wrench that
No,
lockbox
don't
open.
open the lock.
Ill attention, she starts getting pulled towards the door. No, I'm fine.
Only I can open the lockbox.
Okay, fine. And then he starts thinking about how he would steal. No, okay, I'll stop thinking about it.
I love
And then
this.
Billy's chair goes.
Billy.
I just wanted to see it. I just wanted to see it.
Bing's wagging his finger in Billy's face as he's sliding backwards towards the door.
We're too larcenous.
Bing's finger wags out of frame and slides away.
Do we get kicked out of Hither and Yon?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
We stop.
As long as you realize what you're doing
Yeah.
is not cool and accept that you are not going to do it.
Okay.
But if you try to rob the innkeeper of Hither and Yon, that's like the worst thing you can do.
Okay. Let me ask Jessica and Paul, let me ask you guys a character specific question. If you knew that there was a box that just had money show up in it randomly, would you be able to stop thinking how you would steal that money?
I would, but like, okay, I think what Billy's thinking is like, it's more like, this is so cool. And I'm very curious. And he starts thinking of all the ways he could, but more in like a fantasy thing. Because over top of that, he's like, I would never steal from Mears.
Right.
My favorite boy.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think what Ving is thinking is like, this is a cool feature of my house.
Yeah.
So it is already, where would I take it?
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is where I would take it.
And Tuck is outside of the bar.
I think there is a difference between thinking about how you would do something and deciding you're going to do it.
Starts writing a fan fiction.
There you go.
That's allowed.
And he's allowed back in the bar if it stays fan fiction. If you want to be ejected from Hither and Yon, you can be.
No. I would rather us stay together.
Yeah.
But it is funny that we slide around a couple times.
Yeah.
And by the time that you've all finally agreed to the fact that you're not going to hold Mears at gunpoint and rob him, he has put several rows of handcuffs on the wrists, forearms, and legs of Victoria LeBlanche. She ain't going nowhere.
Okay, cool.
He's like, wow, these are strong. What do those guys get up to?
I want to chain it to the floor or to a chair.
Yeah, totally. You can do the like,
Clank, 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 clank.
yeah, she's chained up and she's on the ground. On like, you put down some stuff so it's not so
Yeah.
inhumane,
And
like some sacks.
Mears has put like pillows under her.
Yeah.
He put her in a booth and we chained her to the table.
Yeah.
And
I
then
imagine
he
there's
put
one
chowder.
Yeah, there's chowder.
Is
I
it
am-
chained to the table for some reason?
I imagine because I love when I think about Hither and Yon, I think it's such a mismatched place that I think there's like one diner, not actual diner style, but there's a booth in one corner.
Yeah.
That's like a sit down, goes around the whole corner booth, and she's
Yeah.
in there. And you're realizing as he's doing this, you see him like arranging a pillow behind her unconscious head and putting some food there that 30 minutes ago she was trying to kill him. I think you guys are like, wow, Mears is, it's just a very
really
Mears
good
thing.
person.
It's like, yeah, she was trying to kill him, but she's in Hither and Yon now,
Mhm.
and I'm supposed to take care of her.
Uh-huh.
So, and here you are. You're safe. Your prisoner is temporarily restrained.
Mm-hmm.
What is the plan?
I think I've laid out the letters on the big table
Oh, yeah.
along the bar.
Pull up some warm grog.
hmm
So this is step one, is read these letters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, while we like just hang out, wait for Rookin and Artie.
To walk back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
They've
giving
got a
them,
long way to go.
I see. You're giving them time to get back to the hideout.
And it's also like we were just in a cold, sharp, dark piece of shit place
Yeah.
where my blonde, sharp asshole wife tried to kill us.
Uh-huh.
I want to kind of spend a little bit of time in a nice place.
Yeah. So the fire's crackling away.
That's what I say to
Yeah.
Mears. I want to just spend a little bit of time in a nice place.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh man, at this point, I have such a firm idea of the layout of Hither and Yon in my head, and I
Oh,
just
cool.
love it. I just
Aw.
love how it looks. Because near the fire is what I imagine is kind of like a living room-ish setup, where like that's where the comfortable furniture is. There's
Yeah.
like chairs and tables, or chairs and a table and a couch
Do you have a
zone.
bay window near there?
Yeah, there's books in there too. There's like bookshelves and then like a bench.
Oh, nice.
And then there's the fireplace. And now Black Spire's gigantic dragon head Yeah, because he said, I'll be in here, but then he didn't leave, and he's just kind of looking at all of you like, just very happy.
He does the dragon equivalent of like a purr, which is like a deep like rumble. It sounds like
yeah,
like
rock
all the
tumbling.
water glasses are going.
yeah,
Yeah.
And when he breathes out, like smoke curls out of his nose.
Oh, cool.
Because I think what that sound is he's stoking the
I
fires
like that.
inside him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah. Right, because I described that they use the fire. That's how they digest, right? Like they don't have stomach acid; they have like a burning organ.
I think
like
maybe
that.
early on, yeah.
So yeah, he's kind of like, yeah. Okay, so the fire's crackling away. Mears is in the kitchen clanking around.
Mm-hmm.
He is doing what he needs to do to unwind, which is cook some food.
Mm-hmm.
And
I can relate.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the letters are laid out.
These are letters that have come to him.
But they're members of the Eye, right? That's what you said?
No, just that they are important people. But
Okay.
I really like the idea that it is people of importance in Principality society who are secretly members of the Eye.
Okay.
Who can we reveal as an actual evil baddie?
Mm-hmm.
What's his nuts?
What was Wind River's dad's
Yeah.
name?
Lee Masterly.
The Masterleys
Yeah.
are absolutely on this.
The Masterleys are on there. What was that lady in the north? Solaris or
Solara Van Kieran, who is the current, she is the head of like the Sun Peaks faction of the Great Forest.
And she's your aunt, right, Ving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if you guys are going to glean any information from this letter, it will require a roll, any actionable information. Because what you're seeing is the names of important people. Lee Masterly Sr., industrialist, very, very wealthy man.
Mm-hmm.
Solara Van Kieran, elven noble, very powerful, influential woman.
Ooh.
Also, it was told to you by one of her underlings that she is a warlock.
She's also the reason why Ving's mom is dead.
Yes, because she sold out Ileana, or as we know now, Adarnak Allwater.
And she's the reason why Nathaniel was chained under the tree for 100 years.
Yes.
Right?
Betrayed him.
Yeah. The letter is completely mundane. It's like, it was so wonderful to see you at, this gala event. I hope this summer we can play some polo. Like it jumps around from topic to topic a lot. And you're like, oh, this is definitely a code of some kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The swans on the roof are exquisite.
Yes.
What the?
Yeah. Lots of, and like repetitions of words, like the swans on the roof are exquisite. The koi in the pond were exquisite. Like this kind of weird writing. So you're like, they're hiding something in these letters. So it would require some kind of roll, perhaps to discern realities, to reveal any information.
Okay, I'll try to discern realities on my aunt's letter.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, I got 6.
I'll aid.
How is Billy aiding with the reading of a letter?
Well, Ving is reading out loud what he sees, and then we're kind of playing a game like, well, what could it mean? Like putting a puzzle together almost.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
11.
Wonderful. So that's a 7, which means you get one question from the letter.
What here's now? What appears to be? It's a very disturbing letter for Ving to have.
It is. And I think the disturbing thing that you are seeing as you're like playing this game and discovering the information that is hidden within it is that when you left the Great Forest after burning down and then replanting the heart tree at the center of the forest, you thought, surely this will solve the problem. Time for us to go. We don't need to worry about this.
Oh, fuck.
But what you are learning is that Solara, after that, used that chaos to gain the upper hand and has turned much of the Great Forest to her cause. There is sort of a growing sentiment amongst the isolationist elves who have, for centuries, millennia, since the golden age of wizardry, despised much of mankind, much of the mortal world, have seemed to decide that maybe it's time they do something about it. And there is an army being put together.
An army against who?
Mankind.
They're joining the side of the Gibbous. Have they been persuaded by the Gibbous man?
That is not clear in the letter, but you would guess, especially considering what you just heard from the Gibbous man, that there's a lot of similarities in what Solara is suggesting through this code and what the Gibbous man says his plans are.
Do they know about the spider story and the many eyes and stuff like that?
Solara would, because they are members of the Eye. These are stories that they have been told. This is part of the tradition that she's been brought into.
And being close to Adarnak, she would be familiar in some of the druidic lore as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she is a warlock of some kind, at least as you were told by the assassin that you fought beneath the tree. But yeah, what you come away from with this is that the elves are going to be marching on the mortal world.
Are the dark elves aligned with them?
That I am not sure would be the case, because the dark elves, as far as we know, are in the wind. Like, no one really sees them anymore.
Because they're kind of aliens, right?
They're very alien beings.
Okay.
You would have to go to the dark forest, the Gloomwood or whatever we called it.
Uh-huh.
But what we do know is that, yeah, a large portion, you would assume not all of the Great Forest, but many of the kingdoms, the elven kingdoms, are going to be marching.
The armies of the court?
Many of the courts of the Great Forest, are uniting against some cause, and that cause seems to be that the mortal world has done its damage and no more shall be done.
To feel so strongly to leave the woods.
Yes, they're leaving the Great Forest to fight this war. Because the thing is that the high spear stuff that you guys know, not everybody knows that. That's more like, it's a thing that people take for granted in that it is behind the scenes.
Uh-huh.
But you have to assume that Solara knows.
Right. To most people, it's just a city with a huge mall.
Yeah.
Yeah. People come here for the mall, brother, not to pay homage to the radio tower.
People don't know that Edmonton's actually the epicenter of communication of all of Canada.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But that does make sense, that the promise of isolation, where it's like
would be appealing to the elves.
It's like not all the elves are like, we're gonna march in an army of an ancient elder god, but they're like, the high spear is the reason why people can understand our language and why we have to listen to theirs.
Totally.
We are gonna cut ourselves off.
Oh yeah, finally. Yeah, they really feel like it's happening.
This is an opportunity to shut the doors for good.
Yeah. I love that. The thing that I was thinking is that the last time that elves left the Great Forest in lore is the Dark Elves.
Oh.
Yes.
They're the ones who left the forest, and they are scattered and alien to the elf.
No, but that is
true.
I wrote a thing a long time ago. You did a piece.
Is that the Dark Elves, the Moss Elves?
Yeah. So they were basically pushed out of the Great Forest and forced to live in this place, like in the dense canopy. And then they found a fungi that they call the Mother's Gift.
Whoa.
That changes them into beings that can like live in the dark.
Whoa.
So they basically kind of become bats almost.
Cool.
Like their eyes get huge and dark.
Right.
And they echolocate, and
Whoa.
their skin becomes so pale that they can like be warmed and receive nutrients like even in total darkness.
Wow. Cool.
They exchange with the plants around them. They become like swamp people almost.
Totally, yeah. Yeah, they're very like symbiotic.
Yeah, that was the first singer song.
Oh yeah, there's something about becoming part of the song of like the mycelium network, basically.
Oh, cool.
Interchange of
But that is what you learned from this letter. Solara is taking control of a vast swath of the Great Forest and is turning its soldiers against the mortal world.
It bursts into flames in my hand.
Oh, that's cool.
Wait, did you
tweet? Bunch of sprinklers go off.
Did you set that on fire on purpose?
Kind of not.
I'm just mad.
Wow, that must have made you really mad.
I'm going to lie down.
Okay.
I'll come with you.
We'll all go.
Just laying on the bed. What's up, baby? That letter seemed to really upset you.
Don't let go. I'm glad to be alone right now. I'm so glad we're alone right now.
I think we're alone now. Okay, great. Yeah, we can leave the rest of the letters till later, too.
Oh, I thought we were all going to look at one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to do that?
Yeah, totally.
I thought so.
So do you take a letter when you and Ving go lay down?
No, I don't go lay down with it. I've also been examining a letter.
Oh, okay.
Examining? You can't read, brother.
I
no
can
way.
read.
Why'd you say examining?
I can read. Because I'm trying to find the code in this letter from
Simpson.
So who is it? What do I find? Letters from who?
So there's another letter from Lee Masterly Sr., which we do know. And then I guess I think if we're doing it the way we're doing it, there's a third letter.
Uh-huh.
And that letter is from...
What?
No.
It's too familiar.
No.
The Shah of McCall.
Whoa,
Yeah.
fuck.
This is what I'm saying.
I recognize this word. It says Shaw and McCall.
Is that too much? Is
No,
that too
that's
big?
great. That's perfect because
Okay.
we had set this up.
Yes, we did set this up.
Yes.
Because
Oh.
we said that the torch was fucking with the structure because he like declared somebody the next prophet of fire
Yes.
who was not from the place that they normally are from.
Yeah.
Was getting involved in the Shah and the Vizier.
The Vizier, yeah.
The like two families that raise like this is the leader, this is the advisor, was
Right.
getting involved in that.
And the leader and the advisor at the time that we were there were little kids,
Yeah, they were
right?
children.
Yes.
So they had like basically adults
Yeah.
assisting them or
Yes.
whatever. They are the two kids because they grow up together so that you don't have like the evil vizier
Right.
situation.
Yes.
They love
It's
each other.
the Shah of McCall and the Vizier.
So
yes.
is there must
Is
be
there
a
a caretaker or somebody like their nurse?
there
and
must be a
she's the eye?
steward.
Oh, it's a regent.
The regent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The regent of the Shah of McCall.
It's writing on quote unquote on behalf of the Shah of McCall,
Yes.
but they're like 8 or whatever.
Yeah,
so
totally.
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's sick. So yes, we did set this up.
Yes.
That's so cool.
And the prophet is a false prophet because like Farhan set it up when he was the torch.
Yes.
And-
So the current prophet is a puppet of the gibbous man is sort of the idea.
And the true prophet is out there in the wind.
Great. So the regent of the Shah of McCall. Name, we need a name if we're going to have this person be in the thing.
Let's call him Mustafa.
Mustafa. Isn't that your uncle's name?
Yeah, my uncle's name is Mustafa.
Mustafa. Does he have a last name?
Shahada.
Not your uncle. The regent.
What about Shahada
yeah.
as a first name?
Yeah. Could be like Mustafa Hamada.
That's
Great.
cool.
Mustafa Hamada.
Yeah.
A letter from the regent of the Shah of McCall, Mustafa Hamada.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the same sort of like bland, plain, confusing writing that is about nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
But
It references parts of the city that I know don't exist.
exactly.
Yeah.
But you could roll a discern realities.
Okay. Get ready to see a failure. Do you remember what my wisdom is? Because my paper ran out of batteries.
Are you kidding me?
Fucking kidding me.
I think it's 1. Is it 1?
His no
That
is
does
it's
sound-
if it's not 0, it's -1.
No, I think I
No.
thought I min-maxed on wisdom.
Plug it in.
I
Plug in your
think
paper.
wisdom is like 1 or something because then intelligence is minus.
I will
1.
go
Yeah.
get my charger.
That's so funny.
Where's your
Getting-
charger?
My charger for my paper is over there.
I'm gonna plug my note.
knapsack.
I'm gonna plug my notebook
We're so mean.
No, this is the first time we've actually ever been mean to Abdul.
It's also really hard to bully me because I see myself as way higher status.
It's true. This is the thing. This is why this has never happened.
What?
Every time I bully Abdul, he throws a
Really?
handful of money in my
So
face.
yeah, my paper's charged up.
Oh, good.
Right, you were gonna roll a discern realities.
Yes.
Yeah. Your wisdom is
Is what?
You
Great.
tell us.
it's 1.
It's 1.
You are examining the coded letter from the regent.
So that's 10.
Okay, 3 questions.
What here is now what it appears to be.
All right, so we know, like I did with Van Kieren's letter,
Mhm.
something about the state of McCall when you left is different than it is now.
Mm-hmm.
It should be said, this process, if you really, especially 3 questions getting answered, takes a long time to do.
Twice, Victoria has woken up and we just like,
Bam.
We're sitting next to her at the same table because it's the nicest booth.
yeah.
Every time she wakes up, you just slam her head at the table.
Oh God.
Okay, so what here is not what it appears to be. When you left McCall, there was a gang war going on as Shia attempted to unite the disparate gangs.
My best friend's hot sister. Forbidden fruit.
No, this is just me talking about what the status quo was when you left.
Yeah. And look what you did to him.
This is why it takes a long time.
I
Stuck keeps.
Tuck keeps saying forbidden fruit.
and then licking his lips.
Yeah.
I slap his tongue.
What's he talking about? You slapped me right on my tongue. What is coming to mind initially and might not make sense, so I'm happy to be overruled on this.
Pitch it.
Is I think that it is the regent mentioning that whatever his goal has been in McCall is being slowed down by the fact that the gangs of McCall have united under a singular leader, and also that third, the Jinn, the sword of the god of the flame, has joined them.
Whoa, cool.
Okay, cool. You guys think that's cool?
That
makes
sick.
sense.
Yeah. So Shia and Third are working together.
Third, or at the very least, they have the same goal, which is releasing the grip of the overly militant light guard.
And then Tuck goes, fuck.
Nice.
Your new boyfriend's way cooler than me.
He does not have a dick at all.
How do I compete with that?
How do I compete with a guy that's so cool and he doesn't even have a dick?
Third is the Djinn of the People, right?
No, third
No.
was the Sword of God.
The Sword of God.
The guy
yes.
with the smashed face who
yeah.
killed 11?
Yes. So that is what is not what it appears to be, is that when you left McCall, third was a vigilante and was fighting against the gangs, and now he has seemingly joined them.
Oh, cool. Good job, Shia.
Mhm.
That's rad.
She
That's
turned
a
to
huge
Jin.
win.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. What's your next question?
What is useful or valuable to me?
What is useful or valuable? Ooh, maybe it's just because the library, at least that we know, because we spent a lot of time with the library and the librarians, but they are hidden. They are isolationists. But they did like go out into the city and they would like teach here and there. I think what is useful or valuable is that no one has heard from or seen the librarians at all for months. They have completely disappeared.
It's echoing what's happening in the deep forest.
Uh-huh.
Yes, totally.
I like that too, that bookend.
Yeah. So, and maybe if we want to go even further with it, because it has happened a few times in the library's history, maybe the library has seemingly moved.
Oh.
They packed up and they went somewhere else.
I had that thought as well, that it's gone.
I like that.
Because there was the Battle of Aland Springs, so
Yes.
they knew where it was. They had to leave.
Yeah.
Because the library was breached.
It's like shuttered, impenetrable.
Yeah.
It's not. It's full. Like they filled the caverns.
Whoa,
cool.
like empty, like
With sand.
Like
opened
they
it with the sand.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
flooded
Sand.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sand.
that's cool. So that is what you've learned, is the library has seemingly moved.
Okay.
Because that was probably his goal after the battle, after you left, as part of the Eye, was to wipe the library out.
Yeah.
And then he went and found it like
There was
gone.
nobody there. Yeah.
Like he's like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Shia basically found a Jinn having an existential crisis because he had no purpose,
Mhm.
and his church collapsed. Kind of.
Kind of. Or
Yeah.
at least he was also, it was also revealed to him that he was being manipulated.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of history with the Jinn feeling like they are tools rather than individuals that they've struggled with a lot in their past, and finding out that he was being even more manipulated than he thought he was would have been pretty upsetting.
Every time they think they break free,
Yeah.
they're just a pawn in a different game.
And then also, if for third specifically, if no one's holding his leash, he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
They're into leash stuff. Fuck. Damn it.
Third question.
What is about to happen in McCall?
Very good question. So this takes a while for you to decode, and you read over it a bunch of times because you're like, this doesn't make sense. This can't be. It kind of feels like the region is losing control of what, like, the gangs are fighting together. Third has joined the gangs. That's a huge loss. The library is seemingly gone. So he's got one last Hail Mary. He is saying that he is putting together an expedition to go out into the salt flats and make contact with the god of the flame.
Whoa. Holy shit. What?
Yeah.
Whoa, spooky.
And there's a lot of like,
He's a heretic, though.
well, he's not necessarily a heretic. Well, I guess he's a member of the Eye.
And he would have been involved in the manipulation of the choosing of the prophet.
Yeah. But he also knows, especially if he is this deep in, he knows the history of the god of the flame. He knows that there's a familial tie between the gibbous man and the god of the flame.
And between the god of the flame and Lillian.
It's not just that they are going to make contact with the god of the flame. They're going to try and kill him.
Oh, to bind him like they were trying to bind the gibbous man?
Good luck.
Yeah. And then honestly, the letter ends with a bunch of prayers. Just like, prayers for may the eyes watch us. Like we go now into the dark and blah, blah, blah. Like a lot of things like, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this, but it's our only chance.
So it's not a holy expedition. It's like kind of hostile, and it's
a hunt.
It's a hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to go to the, like, what I wrote a bunch of shit about the god of the flame.
Say it.
They're going to, it's called the Palace of Cinders. One of the Jinn is the architect who builds and rebuilds the Palace of Cinders over and over again.
Whoa, cool.
In which, like, the god of the flame is said to dwell, but it's never right. So he, like, tears it down and he builds it again.
Cool.
And that's where they're reading text and trying to uncover information to find this place.
That's probably why they wanted the library.
It's why they wanted the library.
Whoa.
It's why they're so pissed that Third turned on them, because Third would know where it is.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now this is a last ditch effort. They have to go out and they have to find the god of the flame themselves.
Damn Does that mean all the other djinn have gone to ground?
The djinn are, yes, absolutely.
Because otherwise he would have tried to find them to
rally.
Yeah, to find the Palace of Cinders.
Yeah, most of them, at least for the more recent periods of human history, are so spread out. First, no one's seen in forever. Second, same. Third was very present.
Mm-hmm.
I think ninth was the one that you guys met, or eighth.
Yeah,
was the historian, like the traveler.
Yeah,
there was one that lived in McCall. I think it was sixth or seventh. So yeah, I think that's referenced to is that he can't find any of the other djinn. They're too hard to track down.
Mm-hmm.
So they're heading out into the salt flats to the broken shores, and that's what you learn.
Okay,
cool.
Billy, I believe you wanted to look at a letter as well.
Well, I brought it to Mears.
Oh, okay, great, yeah. So you're in the kitchen with Mears, and Mears is like chopping mushrooms, and
I'm sitting on Mears' shoulder with like the paper in front of him.
Billy, I can't. He's trying to hold on. I just need to flip these.
He keeps almost cutting himself, but it's the metal hand.
I can't read.
Okay, all right. Hold on. And he kind of walks over with you on his shoulders and puts a knife down on a cutting board. Okay, this is safer.
This is safer. So now you can read for me.
Okay.
All right, Mears. So from what I gather, it's all a secret language. There's a lot of weird stuff hiding.
Uh-huh.
But I gotta know.
And he's kind of rubbing his chin, walking around with you, holding it in front of his face.
Yeah.
And so this one is from Lee Masterly Sr.
The little guy.
The little guy's dad.
Senior.
The little guy's dad. The rich guy.
Yes, the rich guy. So Wind River, the hippie that you met, and the foreman of the coal refinery that you blew up,
right,
are both Masterleys. And so the Masterly family is extremely wealthy.
Yep.
And this is Mears is going, this has rich guy written all over it.
How can you tell?
Because it's written by the hand of a poor man.
Yeah, right at the top it says dictated but not read. And then next to his name there's a bunch of letters that mean nothing to anyone.
They do the gold dust where they put on the wet ink. And blow off the excess.
It's very shiny. So that's actually how he discovers what is written is in the light. You're holding it in front of his face and he's moving around and you pass by like the light from the stove crackling underneath glints off the paper and he goes, whoa, hold on. And he turns back and you can see that there are letters that are illuminated by the gold dust and letters that are not.
All right. I'd like to roll discern realities.
Roll a discern realities. 2d6 plus whiz.
11.
So many questions.
So many questions.
Okay.
What here is useful or valuable to me?
What here is useful or valuable to you?
Get with the answers.
And what here is not what it appears to be. And
ask them all at once.
I'm going to ask them all at once. What? Who? What should I be on the lookout? Wait. What?
Wait.
What happened here recently?
Excellent. Wait. Who?
That's how Billy's trying to read.
Yeah. Billy's trying to read. What?
He's reading in the hoity-toity accent.
What? Billy, this is where.
I was gonna get to that one.
Okay. So what here is useful or valuable to me was your first question.
Yeah.
The answer there. Okay. So Masterly has significant holdings in the principalities, primarily in the Firefields. He lives in Blackglass, but he is deeply involved in the war effort and he was deeply involved in the construction of A4.
Yeah.
But he's not an eye?
Yes. Oh, he's not?
Oh, I don't know. I was putting that out there.
Actually, I do like that you can see, because this one was just
He's
written.
kind of a shitty dude. Like,
yeah, he's just shitty.
He didn't even have to bring him into the fold. He just had to give him money. And Masterly totally flipped. I actually really like that he's not a part of the eye. He just got paid.
Oh, yeah.
And was like, whatever you need.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's being a little less subtle about the secret nature of this letter, which is why he's gold dust.
Transactional. Maybe it's like more of a list. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe it is a list. Yeah. It's a lot of invoices, a lot of outstanding fees that he's looking to get settled, which are never going to get settled. But what here is useful or valuable to you is maybe he's moving a bomb. Like maybe
Holy shit.
Maybe he's like he's trying to be very subtle about it, but he's like, thank you for paying me for this load of coal, but it's like payload is highlighted.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he is saying that there is in transit somewhere.
Like somewhere in the Principalities.
Somewhere in the Principalities moving from Black Glass to High Spear is a bomb.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
How big?
Probably pretty big, and it would seem suggested in this letter that it uses similar properties that were being utilized in the construction of A4.
Okay.
So there is like a coal dust iconic, you would assume, Billy, reading this, you're like, oh, but the smoke like possessed all these people.
Yeah.
So this has to be something like that. It's not necessarily that it's an explosive, but it's like a bioweapon almost.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then the next question was, what here is not what it appears to be?
Yes.
He has, and he's not even subtle about this. He's straight up proud. He has people placed in the mayor's office that are agents of his.
The mayor of
High
Of
Spear?
High Spear.
Of High Spear.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit.
Dan.
The mayor's office has people that have been paid by Masterly as spies.
I swear to God, if it's Dan, I'm going to kill
We're
him.
gonna kill him for real.
Not before I delete the podcast.
If it's Dan, I'm going to fucking kill him.
Ooh, I had a cool idea for the
What?
maybe for the bomb,
Yeah.
Oh, what?
which is like fun conspiracy that it's a weather bomb
Oh.
and it
Oh.
brings black rain.
It triggers the storm.
Yeah.
Like it calls this to, because the storm is sort of like free now.
Oh.
It brings it in.
It brings in the rain and causes this black storm.
Yeah, the black
Mhm,
rain,
mhm.
which would just possess the whole city.
Yeah.
And
Black
maybe
rain.
it could interfere with like the High Spear Tower.
Oh,
Yeah.
to make it
Yeah.
easier to destroy it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or to cut
To cut the
to
connection.
like interfere with the communication.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. And I think this is a thing that you can see. You're like, this fucking poor idiot. He is also talking about how to oversee this project, he is relocating to High Spear City.
Masterly agrees to
Yeah.
relocate. Okay.
Yeah. He agrees to relocate to deliver this weapon and to oversee this sort of like spy thing happening in the mayor's office,
Mhm.
not realizing that if this does happen, he will also be
Right.
part of this.
He's a total like pawn. They're gonna
Yeah.
burn
Yeah.
him hard.
Mhm.
So I think that maybe answers the last question. He actually gives the name and location, like he gives the estate that he is renting. So he's like, thank you so much for setting me up at like
Uh-huh.
Rosewood Estate, which is information that Billy, being a thief and experienced adventurer, files away.
Mhm.
And Mears is like, wow, this guy is dumb. I've met a lot of dumb people in my life. This guy is just, wow,
He's just giving it away.
he's giving it away. I barely had to decode this. It's shiny. He made everything shiny that I had to learn.
He highlighted the code. Oh, that was the other way
Used a
around.
highlighter on the code words.
Because he was trying to make sure he understood it. Okay. And yeah, so Mears kind of takes the letter from your hands,
Mhm.
the little clipboard hands that you've been using, and pops it out and goes, all right, well, this all feels like stuff that we can address at a later date. Do you want to help me finish these omelets?
Yeah, and I take out from my pocket fistfuls of chives.
Whoa.
How long have those been in there? I don't want to know.
Season 4.
Season 4.
Yeah, we haven't been anywhere where there have been wild tribes in a while.
Not that you guys know about. Vintage.
And
Vintage.
vintage chives.
I got them at the thrift store.
And, about 30 minutes later, Mears comes out with armfuls of plates of omelets,
Mhm.
hands them out in the bar. You hear rattling at the table as Victoria LeBlanche has woken up and is kind of like straining against her chains, trying to get this omelet that's in front of her.
Here, I'll help you with that here.
Get away from me.
Are you hungry or you're not?
Her eyes are like, that super wide, but her pupils are like little pinpricks.
It's got brie in it.
Brie.
Sorry, it has brie in it.
I will take one bite, but if you get your finger too close, I will bite it.
Because I am a crazy bitch.
Tuck says on the other side of the table.
He's just doing the accent. And she takes a bite. She chews it slowly. He's got him dead.
No,
You didn't kill him. You should have.
maybe. What should we do with you? You're worth a lot of money to us.
Oh, Emma, I am a girl of expensive taste. I am glad to hear. Maybe we share the reward. What is it? Who gives it up? Come on, you can tell me.
And then Tuck,
Don't do it, Tuck.
Don't kill her, man.
Don't fall for her
do it.
tricks.
you guys are telling me two completely different things.
Literally, angel and devil on the shoulder. Don't do it. Do it, Tuck. Don't do it. Do it.
Whatever you're thinking, do it now.
Yeah, Tuck leans in and he's like, someone's put a pretty hefty bounty on your head and we intend to collect it.
May I ask who?
You can ask all you want.
We're not telling you anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is it? Who is it?
Ving's just eating his omelet.
Who made the bounty? Who set the bounty?
It's
Who is
actually
it?
pretty annoying.
Who is it? Who did it?
We
Who
cut
set the
forward
bounty?
an hour and
Who is
we're
it?
about
Who
to
is
kill
it? Who is it? Who did it? Who did it? I can,
shut up!
This can stop any time. Just tell me who it was.
Hey,
Who?
Oh my god.
Billy keeps looking out the window like, are we there yet?
Oh yeah, you guys are going to them.
Yeah.
So
And
all you got to do is open the door.
I feel like there is something we can get out of her, though.
Yeah.
She's got information we can use.
Okay.
How?
Like we threaten her?
No.
No, she's too crazy to be threatened.
Right.
I think I need to seduce her.
No, she's too beautiful for you to seduce.
What? Wait.
So then you have to do it.
Wait. This is my nightmare. He's like, it's happening.
Figure this one out, Tuck.
This is what I do. It's
Sorry,
gonna
Tuck.
happen.
I gotta cuck you.
Tuck is like, I fucking knew it. This is gonna
No.
honestly, though, that's not a bad plan.
It's pretty funny.
No. She's too wry.
That's a fair read. I think that the idea of trying to seduce a lunatic who uses seduction as her primary method of manipulating people would probably be really fucking hard.
Yeah. Okay.
Because she just thinks that that is just a way for her to get what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hold up his ring.
She locks eyes on it.
Ooh.
You've seen this before?
You know I have.
I put it on my finger.
Okay, so you put it on your finger.
No.
no.
God damn it.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh God, what did we do?
The Gibbous man's gonna come inside. He's gonna come inside the pub.
He's gonna come inside the pub and he's gonna fuck Victoria right in front of me. Just like I knew he was gonna do.
So you put it on your finger. Half a second later, a knock at the front door. The shutters, it should be said, are closed.
What the fuck?
I open the door.
Who do you think is standing there?
The Gibbous man.
It is the Gibbous man. You see the kind old man in front of you, and behind him, the void black immensity of the spider. And that's where we're going to end the episode for this week. I'm your game master, Sean O'Hara. Joining me as always, Tacoma Dome the Barbarian, Abdulaziz.
So long.
Ving the half-elf druid, Paul Oppers.
Bye-bye.
And Fat Billy the halfling thief, Jessica Ty.
Goodbye.
Did you guys look into the cameras when you said bye? Fuck.
I kind of did.
I didn't look at
We'll
mine.
do it again. We'll do it
Okay.
again.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, Paul.
Good night.
Ooh, no. I'm editing this, so the camera's going to stay on me for a bit.
Oh God, no! Cut.
Ew.
We actually legally can't show that bottle.
We have to blur that.
We
bottle
certainly
out.
can't show you tongue fucking it.
Looks like a
Sponsored by Stuck Cold. This is going to be so pixelated.
We have to.
Oh, the noise being cut off by the liquid was surprisingly horrible.
we have to censor that.
Join our Patreon to find out what I'm doing.
I quit the Patreon.
Can we go to Paul now?
I was gonna be sexy. You sucked all the sexy out of the room.
Give it a go.
Give it a
Take
chance.
care.
No, you got so many.
Do it,
bottles.
Paul.
Paul, hit the camera
No,
with a
they're
hard
all
stare.
empty.
Hit the camera with a hard stare.
I can't. Take care.
And
Put your glasses back on all sexily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever.
Adversarial engineering, you can't catch us, AI. And if you only hold me tight, you hold me in your arms. Now Jessica's got to hit the camera with a goodbye.
How about this?
That was my room spray.
Wait,
No,
Jess, are you spraying room spray into your mouth?
No, that's her throat spray.
Okay.
It's really powerful.
Oh, it's too much. What are you doing? Oh.
So bad.
I want one.
Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters around the world. Without
All over
you,
my face.
without you, this kind of shit wouldn't be able to happen, and you wouldn't be seeing it. Because of our Patreon supporters, we're able to release our video episodes each and every week that we release shows, which is not every week, it's every 2 weeks, but you know what I mean. If you would like to join our Patreon and support the show, you can join us at patreon.com/spoutlore. Don't kiss it down like that. That's horrible.
Why does it have balls?
I'm so upset
I don't know, like Holt pressing it against your face
that
like that.
any of us did this.
Can you start again at the beginning?
Patreon.com
Of the episode?
of the series of the podcast. Patreon.com/spoutlore or spoutlore.com/money, please. Thank you to Aaron Reed for our intro and outro music. Aaron's an incredible musician, and you can find all of his original music at aaronreed.bandcamp.com, and all of the music produced for the show on Bandcamp. No, SoundCloud. Everywhere. Look up Spout Lore soundtrack. You'll find it.
Yes.
And at this point, you will have heard the absolutely fucking stunning season 13 finale song, "The Night Is Closing In, My Friends," written by Paul Uppers.
I did it.
You did
He
it.
wrote one.
It was so
Yeah,
good.
so now everyone
Yeah.
on the show has written songs for the show.
So,
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Performed by Taylor Swindles
And
and
Paul.
and
Maybe
Paul.
for-
And with the reading by Paul Uppers.
Sick.
Sick.
Thank you, and finally, most of all, to all of you for listening.
Yeah. And Jess had a good idea last time we recorded to like thank our long-lasting patrons.
Yeah.
Right.
So that might be a thing we want to start right now.
Just off the top of my head,
Yeah.
thank you to
Yaki.
Yakisoba,
Yes.
to Mads, to Karen, Allison,
Kai.
Kai,
Oh yeah, Kai's been around for a long time.
Jim.
Quinn.
Quinn.
Win.
Quinn and Kai, when we set up the Discord and then accidentally force added everyone who was in the Patreon
To a Discord call that we were in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then Quinn and Kai joined, and they were both pretty fun and cool.
Yeah. I just remember I was sitting on the bed and I just heard like da-ding, 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 and Paul and Quinn was like, "Hello?"
That was so funny.
That was great.
Thank you to Tara.
Yep.
Sean and I went to the hill of Tara and I remembered, oh, someone else is named Tara.
Yeah, like Tara.
Yeah.
Polar, of course.
Polar. And
So many.
There's probably so. I know I'm missing a lot
Yes,
of people.
Aaron. Thank you to Aaron.
Yeah,
Thank you to Pat and Pat.
two Pats.
Two Pats.
No thank you
And-
to Dave, except
and-
from me.
Yeah, and me.
And
Okay.
thank you to Lauren.
Mhm.
And you know what? We're going to be thanking a lot of people. We're going to do our best, our absolute best to thank all of you by the
Yeah.
time the show is done.
You know why? Because this is probably, almost certainly, definitely the last season of the show.
We have reached the last season
Yeah.
of Spout Lore, and that is a pretty huge thing.
So, I mean, there's still a while. The season's gonna have to wrap a lot up, but
It's going to be a few months.
it's gonna be a few months. But tell your friends. Tell your friends to listen to Spout Lore.
Before it's all gone.
Yes, because I am going to delete it after the
We'll
last
be deleting the
episode.
podcast.
We have a plan to put it in the vault like a puffy case to make it worth
VHS?
more later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, we should make Spout Lore the puffy case.
On
What
a
is a
VHS?
puffy case?
You know,
a
like-
VHS.
yeah.
Yeah.
VHS
Oh,
puffy
yeah.
The
case.
puffy case VHSs that were worth
that
more
that
money.
company
Yeah.
put in the vault for
Yeah.
a while.
It feels weird saying it on mic like this
Yeah.
now that we're here. Like
Makes me kind of sad.
it makes me
Yeah.
very
It's
sad.
Yeah.
gonna be
a
sad.
little sad.
It's going to be
Yeah.
hard to leave these characters in this story behind.
Jessica, I've told you a lot of times, never be sad around me.
Sorry, you're right.
Triggering.
That's a boundary.
It's a boundary that I have set about your emotions and what you're allowed to feel.
I'm glad you're able to laugh about it right now.
Cut this in here. Thank you to Beanie.
Oh my gosh,
Beanie's there
yes.
the whole time. There's just a big convo happening that I'm looking at, and Beanie's like, been there since day
If
one.
we could
it feels
travel
like.
back in time, Beanie and us would have been neighbors.
Absolutely.
Oh, really?
Local
Fun.
beanie.
Oh, man. So many.
Thanks to our first ever patron, Sean Hodgins.
Yeah,
my friend
Sean.
from high school.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean.
He's
Yeah.
still our patron.
Is what?
Yeah, dude.
Oh God.
Sean, remember when we used to live in the same building?
Sean Hodgins?
Yeah. Wasn't?
That's Patrick.
Patrick.
Oh.
Yeah,
Patrick. Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Patrick.
Patrick.
Yeah.
My
Which
old
Patrick?
neighbor.
My Patrick R. I'm not gonna say his last
Oh,
name.
yeah.
From my my PhD. He's the
Oh,
only reason
yes.
why I came out of that thing in one piece.
Aw.
So thank you, Patrick,
Yes.
for
Thank you,
Yeah.
Patrick.
You would have been a broken doctor.
that. I would have just been broken. I would have been fucked. But Pat, you're the best. I hope Paris is great.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so nice.
Oh, and how could I forget Claire and Jansen?
Clara
Clara
Jansen.
Jansen.
Clara
Oh,
Jansen
gee, good
forever.
ones.
Claire and
Man.
Jansen.
Yeah.
IRL pals.
Yeah.
Oh, CJ? You kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Thanks for everything.
Thanks for everything.
Goodbye.
We're waving. Goodbye now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye
Goodbye.
now.
Bye now. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Like from Aladdin, remember?
Goodbye now.
Oh, yeah. At the end of the
Bye-bye.
credits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bye-bye now.
And so ends the tale of adventures three who tried the best they can. Though dumb and scared and lost they be, for times abreast in revelry. And though our journey may be lying a conclusion, we will not leave you without a resolution. Return next week to hear some more whilst you commute or do your chores. And for you, I'd gladly